Is food bad? That's the question. Can you be food poison? Now that's worth asking. The answer is no. Food is bad, but not what you eat. The idea of eating is bad. I can say food is not as bad as eating. Eating is a lack of morale. Why start to eat just to die? Why eat just to starve? Why make a toilet just to shit and piss and then have to clean it and complain about cleaning? If Molly Maid ever appears on Earth, everyone who put a toilet on Earth has to go to hell for all of eternity. When people are too tired to clean up behind their own body, then you should let go of an environment that produces the cleaning opportunity rather than to make a maid force and continually perpetuate the incorrectness of choosing to do something and not following through with your choice. I say this because I have started to drink Mountain Dew. And Mountain Dew is going to turn into a symbolic message about Mountain Pew and Mountain Pow. I know it sounds very strange, but it's all about food and the compromise of people thinking thoughts about your private life that they didn't have to think. And we have public viewing of dangerous outdoor activities in which we do have to question the morality when labor is scarcity, and even the labor being done has never gotten the job completely done. So the question is drinking Mountain Dew going to give me yellow eyes and feverish temperatures and decompose me? Or is Mountain Dew something that won't even affect me? I think that working a job every day is more deadly and decomposing than drinking a Mountain Dew every day. I think that the least wrong you could do to yourself is food consumption, if at all that much. And the greatest wrong that could ever happen to you is working for somebody else. See, people wanted us to think that food, nutrition, health, and exercise was the greatest wrong we could do to ourselves, and having a job was the greatest thing that we could do right to ourselves. Get a job, work hard, save your money. Be careful what you eat. You better exercise because you're going to take your body down. I'm like, no, that's not true. Is food bad? Yes, it's poison. But it's a slow poison. It takes your life over a 70-year lifespan. Everyone's going to die from having consumed food. Food is poison. Therefore, you cannot be poisoned because you're already being poisoned. The antidote to food is your anus and your vagina and penis. That's the antidote, which means you're poisoned. But because the antidote is on your biology, you're able to relieve yourself from the toxic waste and not go through the damages of the death. So the more you have the antidote, the less you feel the poison in the bloodstream. But because food leaves a trace of itself, the knowledge that you consume just to die, or rather being sustained in a bad situation, takes a toll on the body, and that's what we call decomposition, along with so many other things that people are doing which damage the morality of thought about the only way to be here. I say this human race because I want to talk about Mountain Dew. There is no such thing as mountain. There's the earth, which is danger. And there is no such thing as a pew for you to observe someone else's life, as though they're preaching a message to you about, don't do this or this is going to happen. There's no one who's living life preaching to you. We don't lead by example. We lead by science. People that mess up and do wrong, you don't live off of their lessons. That's painful and injurious to them. That's a cloud of negativity surrounding their life. You don't live off of other people's hard, situations. Rather, you just always resort to science being applied correctly. Therefore, you don't create a negative cloud, unless, of course, the things people are doing is physicality to your life. But if it's just their life behind closed doors, what they eat, what they wear, what they smoke, what they watch, it has nothing to do with you. People who see a mountain is the first part of Mountain Dew. And people that stare at my personal private life are having a pew at Mountain Dew. What does it mean? It means that I started drinking Mountain Dews about a month or a half ago. And there are people that watch me privately, and they are sitting on a pew staring at that Mountain Dew. They're telling themselves, that's something I'm never going to do. I'm never going to do what she's doing. She's preaching to me. Or they're saying that because she's doing wrong to herself, she's preaching that I could do wrong to her. Or they're looking at it and they're memorizing that I had Mountain Dew in my life. First of all, is a Mountain Dew wrong? Or is a person using their body this way wrong? Which is wrong? Is this wrong? Or is this wrong? Which is wrong? Is eating certain foods wrong, or is outdoor activities destroying the body wrong? Is eating certain foods wrong, or is standing on your legs 8 hours a day to work for an entrepreneur wrong? Is eating wrong foods bad, or is being charged a price while you're feeling pain a lack of morale? See, I've been feeling pain ever since I was 7 years old. I started paying for it recently for the past 20 years. Really, I've been paying ever since I left my mom's house. There's always a price you pay. I've been paying for a body that's electrocuted me for the past 22 years of my life. And for 22 years, I've been paying for electrocution. Was that bad for me, or drinking a Mountain Dew once a day? Which is bad? People say, Nikki, if you do wrong to yourself, we could do wrong to you, but I don't think it's wrong. Well, we don't think what we're doing to you wrong. You don't, well, why don't you do it? Why don't you stand on your legs 8 hours a day while someone's domestically abusing you, while your family abandoned, while your skin is messed up from head to toe and you can't replenish it, while you don't have anyone helping you? Like, nobody goes through exactly what I'm going through. People have components, pieces, but they don't have the whole picture. And they definitely don't have someone talking in their head and looking at them privately to justify it. No one on earth has anyone trying to justify harming them except me. I'm the only human being going through that. So even that makes no one in my situation. But anyone who thought they could use my food consumption to justify doing wrong to me, we can do whatever we want with our bodies. That's not a crime. The universe would never charge you for something you did to yourself, because you might be doing the universe a favor. The universe only charges you for what you do to someone else. How many of you thought because I drank Mountain Dew or I eat a whole lot of Nestle Crunch that you could say, I saw you do wrong to your body, so I could do wrong to you because I don't think what I'm doing is wrong? I'm like, but justifying it is wrong. You cannot justify harm. You can't think that deeply unless it's eye for an eye. Like if I told your eye what to do and left you no option out, then you could tell me, Nikki, you did something to my eye that I would have never done. I'm going to do that to you. But if I'm in my privacy drinking a Mountain Dew, and then you are staring like you're sitting on a pew because you believe that mountains exist instead of just danger, because you climb a mountain, but you're okay, but I can't drink a Mountain Dew on every day. Motherfucker, your life is in the same danger that my life is in when I drink a Mountain Dew. You climb 13,000 feet into the atmosphere. You could fall down and break all your bones. I drink a Mountain Dew, I can die sooner than later. Which is bad. Now, here's why climbing a mountain is bad. Because you required people to give you protective gear, a rope, all kinds. You thought you could be safe doing it. I never thought I could be safe drinking a Mountain Dew. You had a wrong idea about it. I knew that food is poison, and I know that food is going to take my life. But you didn't realize how stupid it was to climb a mountain. You was trying to protect yourself while you were climbing it. You were trying to be careful while you were climbing it. See, that's a sin. When you make a choice, go with the whole punches of it. Accept your consequence. Y'all try and protect yourself while doing outdoor daring activities. And just because a person is confident to drink a Mountain Dew or eat a Nestle Crunch, y'all beat down on them, persecute them, and tell them, bitch, you're doing wrong to your body. Bitch, you're not taking care of your body. Bitch, I dance on stage with stilettos and don't fall down. I NASCAR race and don't burn up. Bitch, I put a plate in my bottom lip and don't scream bloody murder. Bitch, I have to start my body and don't break my bones. But you drinking a Mountain Dew, you going to hell. You ate them Nestle Crunch, you're going to burn. Bitch, you're going to have bad health. You doing wrong, bitch. And I'm like, do people do that to y'all when you're doing your daring outdoor activities? Do people tell you how much danger your life is in when you're putting fire inside your mouth and taking it out? They say it's going to ruin your esophagus when you're entertaining the guests at a ball or a gala. No, they let you do it. When you're putting steroids in your body to become a hard bodybuilder just to show off your body on stage, do they tell you that you're going to die a premature early death? Or do they let you have fun? As soon as I drink a fucking Mountain Dew, all of a sudden, everybody's like, bitch, you're going to age horribly because you don't know how to take care of yourself. I'm not playing the fuck around. You is a stupid person. I'm like, really? Just for drinking a Mountain Dew, people want me to be electrocuted and age. But when they see people dancing on stage in stilettos, strip pole dancing, when they see yoga instructors bending their body in distorted ways, when they see circuses and freak shows and people doing all kinds of things with their body, they never once say the person is going to die horrible or age horribly. When people are actually hitting their body with balls and running into each other in WWF wrestling and all these things, nobody ever tells them how much injury they're doing to their body parts. But the minute I just drank a Mountain Dew, the whole world comes down on me and tell me, bitch, I'm going to sit on a pew because I believe in mountains, not danger, and I'm going to stare at you. I'm going to say, you are putting your life in a bad environment so I could do wrong to you. You're not doing right by yourself. So I'm like, wait a minute. Everybody on planet Earth minus myself is going to be electrocuted for all of eternity for putting me through this nonsense.